Hi and welcome to our second season with Vulkan in the Russian Third Division Far East. Really would like to get out of this division this year. Just having a quick look at the club screen as well, so there's nothing much has changed at all. We have a game in the Cup, so we're actually in the Russian Cup this year against Khimik Koryazhma. They're in the Arkhangelsk Oblast, so they're very northern part of Russia but further west towards Moscow. So that should be their third division as well in their area, so that could be a little bit interesting. Looking at personnels and whatnot, there's only one favoured, and that's Vladimir Golubev, who I don't think he's going to be playing much this year because we've got a new player called Arkady Perikmadov who's come in, who's the best striker in the club by a long shot. If we have a look at transfers and our transfer history, so these are the two players that have come in at the end, basically just over the summer break. Timur Kumikov is on loan from Spartak Nauchik. He is a left winger, and that's where he will be playing. He's not a bad player. He is the best left winger at the club, better than Golokin, which is interesting. And Krugovic, he's coming on a free transfer. He's best left back at the club. He wants to play. It says here best role and duty, fullback defend. I've done another little episode regarding data in Football Manager, and he's not his best role and duty. His best role and duty is actually inverted wing back, but we'll have a look at a few little bits and pieces in a sec. So he's come in. If we have a look at the competitions that we're in, so we're in two this year, the Russian Cup, which we're in the first round against Khimik, and we've got the same division again. So I'm going to run through these the division games, the league games, pretty quick this year to try and get out, because as we found out, SK Khabarovsk won our league but lost in a playoff. So you have to win a playoff even if you win the league. You have to win a playoff to get out of the league into the sort of the second division, the third tier of Russian football. So it's going to be tough, I think, because if we look at the actual competition itself and look at the season preview, look, and Nogliki are up there. Nogliki have actually got a really good side now. They've got quite a few players in, and if we have a look at the sort of the Dream 11, actually Golokin and Bogdanov are the wingers, which surprises me because Golokin's an okay winger, Bogdanov's not a brilliant winger when you start looking at their individual stats and running the numbers. But you can see here, look, I've got four players there. Skara have got 4 players, and Skara got 5 players. Surprises me no Nogliki players actually are in this Media Dream 11. I think what we can do is just to have a quick look at the tactics that I'm running and the team that I'm going to be playing. Now, this looks a bit mental at the moment. I've done this based on, as I said, the little episode I did on data. Go and have a look if you've not seen it. It's interesting in how you can get data out of Football Manager and use it to make more informed decisions. It comes down to the fact that Kumikov, yes, is a left midfielder, but there's nothing stopping him playing further up, and there's no reason why he should be so ineffectual based on that. Now, there may be hidden attributes that affect where a player plays sort of height-wise up the pitch. I don't think there should be, especially not for the difference between a midfielder and an attacking midfielder. So there's not much difference. And when you look at the attributes for the roles and duties, some of them there's no difference whatsoever. Winger, for instance. So I'm going to play Kumikov further up the pitch, and that's where he's training to play. Mr. Golokin, yes. Now, he also wants to play left wing, wants to. He is exceptionally strong on his left foot. He, I think, will end up making it a pretty fine inside forward, just to cut in and help Piratov over. So that's where I'm training him to play, and we're going to see if he does any good doing it. Because I found he was really ineffectual with the last half of last season. He didn't do much at all. Didn't do much. We've got Sazonov and Mikhailov. Mikhailov wants to be a ball-winning midfielder, but he is also not bad as a deep line playmaker. And Sazonov sort of is a ball-winning midfielder. We can't really do anything else. So when we look at the numbers again, that's what comes out. And we've got Krugovic, who he actually wants to play as an inverted wing-back. That is his best position when you look at the numbers underlying everything. Umarov as this covering, no-nonsense centre-back. Novikov as a central defender. And Shubin as a no-nonsense full-back. With Kurbanov in goal. Actually, I'm going to change that. Cherepanov is our best goalkeeper. Even though you look at these star ratings, Cherepanov is better by a few percent when you look at the numbers underlying everything. So yeah, this is the team we're going to go with. As I said, we're playing against a team called Khimik. So if we go, just have a quick look at the schedule. Now, Khimik are in the northwest area of Russian 3rd Division. Against such teams as Gachkina and Eliakort and Karelia, so they're right north part of Russia. I've no idea. Not played against any other teams, so this will be really interesting to see how it comes off. They've got a few players that are worth in the thousands. We've got a few players that are worth in the 500s, so most of their team is worth more than our players. Yeah, so let us jump in, I think. So team selection, this is what I'm going with, and I'm actually going with really quite simple tactics, with Krugovic playing as a sort of an overlapping wing back so he can get up the pitch a bit. Just short, low tempo football, not going to worry about sort of working ball into the box or anything. What will happen will happen. We're not going to bother playing set pieces because we've got nobody really to take them. We're going to counter press and counter. We're going to distribute balls actually out to fullbacks. I think is better. I don't like passing out to centre backs because it just ends up, you get some issues with that. And we're just going to extremely urgently press and just have standard lines for now. Just to have a look at it. This might go a bit longer in the game, I don't know, we'll see. But let's quickly go back to the tactics. So we've got all the subs that we want to make. And let's go for it. Submit the team. So yeah, we've got some... Oh, okay. So we're saying that there's only 6 subs, was that? Oh, there's 7 subs, right. So let's look at some subs. So Sapeta, he's interesting. He could end up in the midfield. He actually wants to play. He's a better advanced playmaker in attack than Bondarev is when you look at the numbers. But I don't particularly want to upset that at the moment because I think he's been playing really well. But yeah, Golubev, Bogdanov, Kurbanov, Fomenko and Melishev. I think we'll bring in another... Yeah, I think I'll have Vyalkov as that midfielder. And let's submit that team. What else? Let's just go. It's obviously a squad number not been given. He is what? He's a defender, isn't he? Let's give him 18. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this one. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, the first sort of game since I've started doing a proper deep dive into the attribute side of it. Let's encourage the team. Assertively say, oh, we are favourites. That's interesting. Calmly say they like calm in Russia. I found. Yeah, that was a horrible one. There was not much we could actually garner from that, I don't think. And I will see you for the kickoff. Right, so yeah, Khimik have the kickoff. It's a big old journey to get there as well. I think it's about 8.5 hours to Moscow and then about 4 hours out of Moscow and another 2 hours drive. So it is a whole day thing to get to a place like Khimik for a game. Yeah, we've had a couple of shots. It's not been too crazy. Let's just have a look at recent events. We've got 52% possession. Yeah, I'm going to just get this all the time. It would be beneficial to play them in a more... No, they're training in those positions now, so that's what's going to happen. Yeah, what I might do then is if we've got 6 shots there. But if they're going to go long all the time, I'm going to have to do a work ball in, I think. Confirm that. Oh, and it's their highlight. Lukachev to Ivanov, who's going to spank it, and it's gone wide. That's fine, they could take shots from there. They're looking pretty shattered, but they've had some league games. Cherepanov a long way out. Take a little free kick to Umyarov, to Krugovic. Mikhailov to Bondarev. Good ball over to Golokin. He's already cutting in. Oh, that's poor though. That's really rubbish. Yeah, just keep him out there. He's got to slam it across really, isn't he? Deep cross, no. Gordayev to Lukachev. Morozov, this is good play. Oh, that's out wide. Penalty? Yeah. Why are they furious? They've been given a penalty. That's rubbish. Sidorov, and he puts it in the corner. So yeah, Khimik 1-0 up. Hasn't been too bad to this point. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake from Golokin giving the ball away, and it's come back this way. But 1-0 down. But yeah, not looking too bad. 50-50 on the possession front. Bondarev, Pirakhmadov, Golokin. Ball in, Kumyakov, oh, is it the bar? And he pushed Kulikov anyway, so it didn't make any difference. But that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's about positives here. I mean, nobody's playing really badly. 6-1-6, Pirakhmadov's on 6-5. I've found that with pro poachers, if they can't get in the game, then yeah. So 10 shots versus 3. And there's a reason for... Do they think they're doing rubbish though? That's it. Yeah, a bit of desire, lads. Come on, a couple of defenders like that. Passionate. You weren't that bad. Yeah. So they feel like they've been playing badly, which is a good thing, I think. Let's have a quick look at the tactics. So I mean, Golokin's playing on the 6.8, for instance, and yeah, Kumyakov playing on the 6.8 as well, in positions they're not supposed to be playing in, or not supposed to be able to play in. So I'm, yeah, optimistic about that. Let's start the second half and just give it a go. I mean, we're playing positive mentality. I don't see any real reason to change that at the moment. And we're getting shots. But when we get to 60, I might start thinking about, yeah, introducing some people. Yeah, let's have a... Right, so what I'm going to do is Golokin's going to go over as that winger. I'm going to bring Bogdanov on as a winger himself as well, on support. So what I will do is I'll most probably try and play the players in the position they want to play in when they're coming on as subs. I want to get Golokin playing as that inside forward, and I want to get Kumyakov playing as that sort of winger further up the pitch. But when it comes to subs, I think this is what we're going to play with. Yeah, Pirakhmadov's not had a brilliant game either, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Golubev on. But he plays quite well as this pressing forward, so I'm going to have him come on. He scored a few goals last season. Sazonov corner, Golubev, Novikov. What a goal. That was really nice. I was expecting a penalty then, and it's come out to Novikov and he's cracked it. Goal from our centre-back. So Sazonov over. Oh, it's bounced about. Yeah, that's just a nice finish from Novikov to make it 1-1. Good boys. 15 shots to their 5. We're playing well here. So Shubin to Bondarev, he's a good player. Mikhailov, I know sometimes numbers just don't make sense that when a player plays really well. Bondarev is not amazing when it comes to the actual attacking midfielder role, but he seems to outperform himself all the time. This is a good play here. Bondarev to Bogdanov. He's really far in the pitch for a winger, and that's poor. And then they've got the ball. Lukachev. Oh dear God! He even took a little bit of time there to do that. That was poor, but that's because we lost the ball. Yeah, that was a good ball over. We're playing standard lines as well, and they're quite high up the pitch. But yeah, and Cherepanov should have saved that really, shouldn't he? 2-1. Against the run of play as well. Let's have a think about this. Get to 70. let's have a little fiddle of who do we want to put in where. I'm thinking, because nobody really had that bad a game, have they? It's funny, Vulkan has gone down to a 6.6 since I moved him over, which says a lot to me that it's not really doing it as a winger for him. Sapeta actually wants to play as an attacking. Just going to have a quick look because I've got a report that I can have a look at just to my side here to have a look at Dmitry Sapeta. So let's have a quick look at Sapeta. Now he's favouring his favourite position is actually a deep line playmaker. Yeah, what I might do is I'm going to reverse that. And what about Mikhailov? What's his favouring position for Mikhailov here? Nikita, where are you? Just going to run that. So he wants to be a deep line playmaker as his favourite position. Okay, what I'm going to do is I might put him on centre mid attack. So he wants to play as a centre mid attack. We've got Sazonov there. What I might bring is Sapeta on for Sazonov and have him as the deep line playmaker. Just, yeah, change things up a little bit in the middle of midfield. And yeah, they're looking a bit shattered. Right, it's our ball. Golubev. Ball over. Golokin. No! I hate this game so much. Offside. Let's have a look at this. Well, yeah, he was. That's fair enough. He was miles off. Oh, just a little bit of positioning then. That's all he needed. A little bit of positioning. So 17 shots to their 6. 9 on target. Right, so we've got last 5. Mihailov's on a 6-9 on 66%. I'm going to bring Vyalkov on. And hopefully just a little bit of freshness might nick us something. No, attack him for the last couple of minutes maybe. I don't think anything's going to come of this somehow. Oh, it's a free kick though. Oh, he plucked it out of the air. Zapozhnikov. And he's just going to hold the ball now, isn't he? That's it. 2-1 loss, first game of the season. I mean, the tale of the tape there is that we've actually had most of the game, but it's all coming down to a defence that can deal with these breaks, I think, more than anything else. Yeah, I'm not going to be too harsh on them. Unlucky boys. Yeah, it was alright. So, right, I think it's a shame we're out of the cup, but yeah, it would be nice to have a few different games to play. So Novikov is 15, he scored as well. So let's have a look at where we're going to play, what we're going to play and when we're going to play. I'm going to get a good chunk of league games done and out of the way first. I'm still thinking Scar might be a problem to us. So I think I'm going to come back for the 18th of August Scar home game. Yeah, just getting out of this division is going to be mental, but yeah, I think looking at that wasn't too bad. I think they had better players than us, and we did outplay them with just those 2 stupid goals. If you like what you've seen today, yeah, please leave a thumbs up, that'd be amazing. Subscribe for this I think we're doing Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. I think we'll continue doing that, and yeah, hopefully see you soon. Bye.